Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Underrail. Okay, so we're... Okay, right, sorry. Just trying to figure out where I'm going here. I'm going to quick save and go down this ladder. I think I know what's down there, but I'm just going to go down there and see if there's anything nearby. Okay, so it's just a bodyguard there. That's fair enough. Not going to bother with that. We're just going to go around, see if we can pick up some oddities and shit. Although there is all of this nonsense here. Yeah. Just going to go around, see what we can see. Pick up oddities and some coins. Essentially, we are just using this as a leveling moment. Yeah, there we go. Old world bottle of booze, 2 XPs and a lockpick. Yeah. Can I get up here? I can't, sadly. But it's just so easy to just pick up random sort of blobs of XP in the form of oddities, gangster. No, we don't want to go around here yet. We're not built for that, sadly. Just yet. I think here is okay. Just to get to the barrel at least. Yeah. Not going to pop down. And then we're just going to explore level by level. We might go down to the docks. But we're already over a third of the way through this level. Yeah, let's pop down to the docks. And we'll just go around. I don't think anybody cares if we're going in here. Yeah, we'll take the bandages there. We will get more XP here. More XP here. Yeah, we're over halfway to the next. Oh, come on. Over halfway to the next level already. I'll take all the Stygian coins I can get. We'll go for more barrels there, doors and doors. It's a lot of 12mm cases here. Okay, and we'll just hop over onto this next side. I mean, we're now, what, 11 out of 20, so we're 9 more bits and we can hit another level. Which is nice and easy, really. I mean, yeah, the oddities is more of a less combat-oriented run. Anybody down here? Can nobody see me? I think 80, I can only go to 60. Which is a shame. Take all of the scrap you got. Oh, Aegis set creeper, guard, shoot, stop, shoot. Notice the badge on his chest and orange and black shield. Plus, colours belong vertically divided at the centre. At the bottom it says Aegis. Restricted area, ma'am, state your business. Just passing by. Move along then. Fair enough. I will not get in the way of that at this point in the game. Not that I could probably get in the way of it any point in the game with these guys. But we will head in here at some point soon enough. And we will go up to Merchant's area. Okay. There's Mitchell. I'll talk to Mitchell later. Got lots of barrels and things here. Nothing in this one. Some more Biocorp stuff there. More stuff there, and more shells there. I'm never going to complain about earning XP. Nor am I going to complain about getting other bits and pieces. We'll head this way. There's always stuff laying around in barrels. Couldn't remember this pit though. Take that scrap. Yeah, not going to get entangled with those guys just yet. But I'll head in here. We can talk to Mikola. Before he was an older man rummaging through some boxes. He tries to speak to you, but as soon as he opens his mouth, a violent cough takes control of his body and shakes it like a rag doll, whilst he's forced to lean forward and let out a few torturous coughs that sound like he swallowed a bag full of razors. You stand and watch him, feeling a sympathetic choking sensation in your throat, as if you're the one enduring such abuse. You okay? Something I can do to help you? With a red face and eyes full of tears, he finally responds, "Not as bad as it sounds, just lovely." "Don't mind me, I'll be fine, I guess. Anyway, the store is closed. I'm just going through some junk here." Rats. "What do you sell here, and when will you be open?" "This used to..." It's lovely. "Anyway, this used to be a mechanical store. Here you could buy components, get your devices and other machinery fixed, and..." Again, you get the idea. "When'll it be open? The way things currently are, probably never. Which is a shame if you ask me." I have more questions if you don't mind. Sarian tells the name. "I don't mind, I'm Mikola Young." "I'll be leaving, take care." Yeah, not really interested in anything he has to say. Let's talk to Halim. Skinny body, large head. These are the first things that come to mind after looking at this man. His aging skin is covered in simple, modest clothes, with only an ornamented metal bracelet in his right hand standing out. Modest too is his smile, after which he speaks with a light, relaxed voice. "I welcome you to my store, traveller. Halim is my name, and I am at your service." "Nice bracelet there. Where'd you get it?" He touches the bracelet, smiling, and then displays it for you. It's a wide metal bracelet with engravings resembling some sort of writing. It's also heavily ornamented with different and interesting shapes. "It's a gift from my wife. The writing is in a language that is likely foreign to you, but it has a special meaning to us. It's the same colour as Sharon's. Is that thing made of super steel?" "Yes, it was made in foundry years ago. We have furnaces there that can melt Charons, or at least I had back then, when my wife was ordering the bracelet to be made. Actually, I think it was about the time they were making the 2 stake statues for the Praetorian Security Headquarters. Yes, I remember she told me she saw them there, unfinished." "Looking for Terry and Laura Baker, merchants from Southgate Station. Have you seen them, perhaps?" "My memory is clear. Terry and Laura Baker, Southgaters, harmonious people. They often visit my store whenever they are in Court City, that is." He smiles. "They were around here at the time of the big earthquake struck. They bought some components and then they left. My memory serves me well. Among other things, they needed 2 Tri-Energy 1400 watt power supply units. I did not have those at the time. It is all the helpful information I can tell you. Still, as they were merchants, it was very likely they visited other stores in Core City. Maybe someone else has answers you need." "Show me what you got." Ooh, he needs an energy weapon. EMP mine, energy shield emitter, and plasma mine, and what he's got. Is that a Hacksaw Mark II? Hacksaw Mark III. Okay, let's auto trade that. Get an extra 122 those. He's got low shield emitter, medium frequency shield emitter. Yeah. I'm going to buy a couple more digital timers. And we're going to trade. Also after a blueprint. And I will get rid of that. Okay. So whilst I have the Haxel Mark III, I am going to wait a bit until I've used the battery on the Mark II. Shall take that scrap, and this shall be my, as usual, my barrel, as it were. More Core City plans. Nothing in there. Lockpick in here, which is always nice to know, and more things. Let's go to the general store. Let's go to Derica. A middle-aged woman smiles at you as soon as you enter the store. Her voice is bright and expressive, with constant but never too distracting changes in pitch and rhythm. Not surprisingly, her gesticulation matches the playfulness of her voice, sometimes even surpassing it, which often makes you wonder if she's going to slam her arm against the desk or knock something over. However, nothing of the sort happens in your presence. Ah, customer, come on in. I'm Derica, the owner of this little store. It might be little, but the selection of available items is huge, so take your pick. Vegetarian Laura Baker, merchant from Southgate Station. Have you seen him perhaps? Husband and wife? Yeah, I remember them being here, well, relatively recently. Just before the big earthquake. Yeah, that's when it was. They often visit my little store to pick up some items for your station. I like them. They're nice people. I don't know what happened to them after they left, though. I think I saw them around the city a few times, because the train stopped for some time. But after that, no. Haven't seen them again. That's all I can tell you. Sorry. Let's see what she's got. She has a few. Wow. 9mm Tango light machine gun. Pretty impressive. Okay, so she's got TNT. And a biohazard vest, some steel plates, various bits and pieces, throwing knives and goggles, anti-thermic rat hound leather overcoat. Yeah, that's not so good. Insulated riot armor. Insulated vest. Anti-thermic pig leather. Constitution increase. Yeah. Always looking to buy bullets. Let's get rid of all of our bullets. Should we buy a crossbow? She does. 3 firearms. Can she give me everything I want? She can. I'll also buy some Mark II lockpicks. Excellent news. I will just process that plant. And then I'll make another side booster. Okay, and then let's head in here. Talk to Oscar. You see a boulder of a man encased in metal armor, inspecting an assault rifle, his eyes peering into the gun's chamber through the open ejection port. But an instant after you come into the store, it shifts to you. He lowers the rifle, closing the bolt simultaneously before setting it aside and greeting you with a mean face and corresponding voice. Greetings, gunslinger. Need guns to exterminate your enemies? Need explosives to demolish anything that stands in your way? Need bullets to fuel your murderous urges? Or perhaps you need armor to protect your weak flesh from harm. If your answer is yes to any of these questions, then you come to the right place. Welcome to Oscar's Armory. Uncle Terry and Lauren Baker, merchants from Southgate Station. Have you seen them, perhaps? Never heard of them. If I never heard of them, they ain't in hardcore. In fact, hence can't help you. Show me what you got. So, he wants 2 melee weapons. 4 firearms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Two grenades, 4 firearm parts, so barrel compensator and barrels. I'm not going to sell him any of my grenades. I'm going to keep this just, yeah. Okay. Does he have any balaclava? I know. Bullets I don't need to know. Light LMG I don't need to know. Metal armor I don't need to know. None of these I need to know. TNT charge I need to know. That is of course always helpful. So, lots of weapons. A minigun motor, wow. Huh. Any knives? No knives. Groin guard, lifting belt. Galvanic overcoat. Frankly better than mine. Buy all the TNT. Not going to buy anything else there. That's probably about it. I'll buy the cardboard boxes as well. Anything else here I could use? Honestly, not really. I'll trade, and I'm done. Let's see how much TNT requires. Oh, because I've got to learn that first. TNT charge. Got the boxes. Got the timers. Come on. Got the TNT. Oh, it works. Create all. So now I have 3 TNTs. I shall pop stuff in my barrel. You. All of this stuff that I have literally no need for. 9 to 15, yeah. Don't need you. Keep you. Don't need the TNT just yet, so I'll dump you off. Everything else I think I can use. I'll pop the vials down there as well. Okay, so that's handy. I'll pop into the doctor. As you move closer to the woman, who appears in her late 30s or early 40s, you notice she's holding a scalpel in front of her face, studying it with great concentration. She turns it around and observes it from every angle, occasionally touching the blade with her thin fingers and smiling. You wait quietly, but you get no acknowledgement. It appears that this object mesmerizes her so much that she is unaware of you even being there. Excuse me, you're a doctor? She snaps out of her high-focused state and turns to you, her expression neutral. Then she smiles. Soon after, she gives you a response, carried by a rich, high-pitched voice. Why, yes, I am. I have a coat. That makes me a doctor, doesn't it? Does it not? Ah! My name is Dr. Gratz. Now allows me to diagnose your illness straight away. That's why you're here, right? Perforated eardrum? Looking for Terry and Laura Baker, merchants from Southgate Station. Have you seen them? Don't know. I need to trade. Advanced health hypo, I know. Focus stim is always good. Basic health hypo, Psi inhalant, already known, and trance. Iron gut. Nothing I need right away. Plenty of bandages. Sonic Mentor. You automatically teach yourself temporary rewind. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there's one thing that none of these that this game could really use is for the health hypo. Insectoid saliva is incredibly difficult to find, just in general. There's Jack Quicksilver. Here's a barrel. Oof, I thought I'd actually just taken a swing at that guy. Shortest missionary. Jane. Talk to Jack Quicksilver. Told you to meet again, sir. Sorry, you look well enough. Listen, I'd love to chat, but I'm still waiting for someone important. I'll catch you later. So, let's head this way. We won't be going to the arena just yet, although I'm very tempted, I'll be honest, just to take the first one. There's John the Beautiful. That's locked. Now, if I recall, there is somebody here. Yeah, the mugger who is now in an unfortunate position. Okay, let's go after him again. Awesome. What was I hitting with? Oh, I was hitting with this little thing. Shit. Yet again, I balls that up, but it got me an awful lot of stuff. Train log. Another point of... And a serrated tungsten steel knife, 9 to 15. 6 to 17. Ooh, 50% chance of getting a bleeding wound. I'll take it, and I'll repair it because that's quite a well, I say quite an expensive knife. It's not really an expensive knife, but it does a lot of damage. Take the electronic scrap. So I can see what's in the shelves. Bullets and a lighter. Okay. So we're only 6 points away now from leveling up. I'm not going to talk to John the Beautiful right now. I am going to try and talk to Gorski. Who should be up here. See what's on the shelves. More Core City plans, bunch of stuff. More stuff. Somebody called Ethan. Get in here, just checking. No. Let's head up again. All of of these are locked. I thought Gorski was at the bar. Let's try and talk to Ethan. You see a stunning, well-dressed young man, even though his clothing is neither as arresting as he is, nor is it as expensive looking. Every item he's wearing has been carefully selected, combined with one another to form an elegant, flirtatious style, rather than being a mishmash of items permanently borrowed from dead bodies, decomposing by the tracks or in ditches, which tend to be one of the primary sources of free clothing in Underrail. I haven't noticed at all, honest. In his hand, a glass of fizzy water. He puts it down and focuses on you, smiling warmly. His teeth are so white he almost looks like a living toothpaste head. May I help you? Are you Ethan Lanford? Why, yes, I am Ethan, he smiles. You are Sir Evenstar. From Southgate Station. Told you someone who might know a thing or two about temporal manipulation. No, now, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I am a bit of a, how shall I say, an expert in my field. We're a rare kind of us, temporal manipulators, and there isn't many of us walking around. So if you happen to be a psionic looking for some tutoring in the discipline of temporal manipulation, I'm your man. He takes a sip of his water, his eyes firmly fixed on you. What can you tell me about temporal manipulation? Temporal manipulation. It's a psionic discipline that allows one to manipulate time in many different ways. Accelerate it, decelerate it, suspend it, reverse it. But before you get your hopes up too much, the effects are on a local level, meaning that one's reshaping or even disfigurement of the structure of the universe will not have large-scale consequences, but will rather only affect a small part of the space-time, just the very part that's being manipulated. If you're finding this difficult to comprehend, it's not accessible subject, really. Regardless, it's an immensely powerful discipline in the right hands, but is sadly underused. You should consider yourself lucky. Why is it so underused? Well, it is. He stops, peers inquisitively into your eyes, smiling warmly just before pointing his finger at you. Actually, I would like to hear what you think is the reason. I'm just curious. It takes an immensely intelligent person to be a temporal manipulator? No. It takes an above-average kind of person, true, but intelligence alone is not the deciding factor. But good try nonetheless. It's a difficult question. To become a master temporal manipulator, one needs time. Time to manipulate, time to practice, time to experience. First one, it's in the very core of our universe, space-time. We manipulate the temporal, but for space-time to remain in balance, the spatial must react. Second one, as with any skill, one needs to extensively train, develop his abilities in order to become proficient at them. This takes time to practice, but one is also practicing on time itself. But the third point, that's the most important one, the thing that sets temporal manipulation apart from other side disciplines. Temporal manipulation, on its most basic level, does not possess the destructive power of other disciplines. No pyrokinetic fireballs or accelerated ice shards, no way to drive your enemies derailed, cause them to fight each other or against the horrors plucked out of their very own minds. Manipulating time requires time. Requires temporal experience. With other disciplines, even if one doesn't understand their meaning, one can achieve much through simply understanding the mechanics. With temporal manipulation, mechanics only have meaning if you understand the passage of time. It's something one might not be, in fact definitely cannot be, able to truly understand without sufficient experience. And that comes when one just has the right amount of time available to him. Most have plenty, too much, and that's why they waste it. Those who don't, they chase it, but they might have plenty available to chase. Now those who've experienced it running out, those realize its true value. You're implying that it takes an old person to be a good manipulator, yet you're looking pretty damn young. More than just young, he smiles, but that is perhaps beside the point. I do look young, yes, but I have experience. I may be one of the best, which I admit doesn't say much considering there aren't many of us out there, but I still have a life ahead of me to truly acquire the experience I told you about. However, I have been taught by the best. You see, yes, Arthur Kane, my mentor, true master of temporal manipulation, has helped me understand certain important things much earlier than I would normally would. But that's a whole other story. I have to go. Let's have a look at my temporal manipulation skill. It's 22. It's not great. Certainly, he smiles. Not only that, but since it's your first time, I'll teach you one ability completely free of charge. Anyone, but only one. You still have to eat like everyone else, you understand. One moment, I shall be back. Okay, so we don't quite have the level that we require just yet to get the one that I'm interested in, which reduces the cooldowns by 1 turn, which is a huge thing. Let's talk to Jean. You walk towards the buff barkeeper, but somewhere along the way a mug flies before your eyes, from left to right, and collides with some poor geese squeezer's head. The blow sends the fellow to the floor, face first, whilst everyone around him laughs at his misfortune, including the barkeeper. You finally approach him and he yells at you, as that seems to be the only way to be heard in this place. Welcome to Hardcore City Bar, the place where the most hardcore meet to drink. I haven't seen your pretty face before. I'm Jean, the owner, and this is where my beautiful wife Harriet. Name with poison, love. I need to talk to Gorski. He leans forward and speaks in a whisper. Absolutely. Take this key here and use the back entrance. Just round the corner. Out and around the corner to the north. Then he winks and laughs before talking loudly. Good joke. Very funny. Ha ha ha. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker, merchants from Southgate Station. Have you seen them, perhaps? Absolutely, I know the two. They visited the bar numerous times. Problem is, I can't exactly remember when the last time they were here. Around the time the big earthquake happened? He takes a moment to think. Yes, that's right. The earthquake stopped all Underrail express traffic, and many were unable to leave the city. The bar was packed back then. Not that I'm complaining, love. It was hardcore. Nevertheless, I remember seeing them at the bar during that time. He turns to Harriet. Right, love? What? Oh, the Bakers. Yes, they were here at the time. There you go. Thanks for the info. Got more questions. Bye. Okay, so no need to worry about that just yet. Now we need to go around the back here. And through this gate. There we go. And up here. And that's still locked. Let's go up the ladder. And we'll go to the shelves. Don't think there's anything on these shelves. Oh, there is. And there's this. Rat head amulet. 4 points. I always counting. Ooh, bullhead. Interesting. Some armor. I will learn that. Take all of that. And talk to Gorski. He was about to take a sip from a glass filled with some viscous blood-red liquid. Upon seeing you, he puts it down. Good, you're here. There's work to be done. So what's going on? Why are you holed up here? Pompous gits, the oligarchs think they can cut me off from what's happening. I came here to stand against the faithless, and yet they told me no uncertain terms to pack up and leave. None of your business, they said. Since when is Core City none of my business? I dominated these streets back when they were still nothing but Biocorp henchmen. I bet Protectorate has something to do with this. They're trying to get established here. I can smell it. Well, if they think I'm just going to sit on my hands and let the Protectorate pigs and faceless freaks run around the Underrail, they've got another thing coming. We're going to get a foothold in this city no matter what. That's why I rounded up these boys and girls here, Sarah and Star. They the Zone Rats and their leader, Sneaky. Aye? Sneaky, this is Sarah Evenstar, the girl I've been telling you about. She makes things happen. Yeah, good to hear. Sneaky and our fine street fighters have decided to throw their lot in with us in this endeavour. So what's the plan? Two things that we could use your help with. With the Zone Rats outside, on our side we have enough manpower to make our presence known when the time comes. However, they're not that well equipped. And if it comes to direct conflict with the Praetorians, or Protectorate, or the Faceless, I'm afraid we could easily be outgunned. I have an idea how we can get some energy shields that will help us stay alive on the streets. And then there's the matter of misplaced tunnel that we can make use of if we manage to recover it before anyone else. You mentioned something about the Protectorate trying to get established here. Do you think they're making their moves right now? They've been trying to get a foothold here for years. No secret. Oligarchs don't trust them, but in the wake of the Faceless invasion, they might be persuaded to accept assistance from the Protectorate's base in the junkyard. Also, recently they managed to negotiate a lease for one of the biggest warehouses at the docks, and if my sources are correct, they started hoarding weapons and other equipment there. How do we get those energy shields? Remember the Protectorate warehouse I mentioned? As I said, we have reason to believe they've been hoarding weapons, ammunition, and all sorts of goodies in there. We found out from a fairly reliable source that they recently received a package of high energy and energy shields. If we can infiltrate the warehouse and nab those shield emitters, it will both strengthen our position and weaken the Protectorates. Sneaky has on more details on how you might be able to pull this off. Yeah, there's this oaf Bob. He's a Protectorate soldier, security guard, or whatever they call themselves, since they're not officially allowed to have soldiers in Core City. He's also a regular here in the bar. Last night he was drinking himself silly with that Gauntlet girl, and as per usual, blabbering about this and that. Don't usually pay much attention to him, but this time he actually said something interesting. He mentioned that shipment of shield emitters and how they are supposedly top quality stuff. they're not allowed to use yet, which is good enough, as it probably means they're still stored together somewhere in the warehouse. Phil got so drunk he couldn't turn up for his shift today. He rented a room here at the bar to sober up in. It's happened before, so it won't be unusual to his compatriots that he's missing. You can use this to your advantage. Strike the useless oaf down, procure his armour and security pass. I don't know if this will allow you to enter freely into the warehouse, especially considering that unlike Bob, you're a woman. It might still help once you're inside, as long as you don't attract too much attention to yourself. No simple task, yeah? But very much worth doing. So you up for it? Would other energy shields be acceptable? You're not bloody hoppering out on me, sir, so having a sympathy for the Protectorate bastards. He glances at Sneaky and then looks back at you. Okay, they don't have to be Protectorate shields, but they've got to be high quality. Not trusting my life to some zoned-up cheapjack shield. What constitutes high quality? I'll put it in terms even you can understand. If any reputable merchant asks for less than 200 charons for it, they ain't worth the crap. Shields come in many different modulators, but if possible go for high frequency. Gonna need about 10 in total because I want a few backups just in case. And stash them in that locker, the one by the corner, by the shelves. Let me know when you've got them all. Understood? Good. Now get to it. I'm on it. Okay. So we have everything we need from here. And Gorski needs the energy shields. Met with Gorski. Okay, let's head down. And let's get out of here right now. Do I have? I have bullets and armor. Just going to see if I can sell off some armor. Do you have any money left? He does not. So there's nothing I actually need from him. So I'm just going to dump all of that in my barrel here. Come on. So let's dump off all of this. Nicely done. And I think I'm just going to have a quick attempt at the arena. Not all of it, just one fight, I think, because we're not going to be anywhere near good enough to go through. Okay, Chorter's missionary man wearing concealing robes comes up to you. His garment seems spotless and well kept, and exudes a pleasant smell. He then places his hand on his chest, making his long, clean nails visible, and after taking a small bow, starts speaking with a pacific, balmy voice. Chorter's evolution, traveller. I can see you're busy, so I won't take much of your time. My brothers and sisters and I are members of the Chort Institute of Chort, an institution which studies and celebrates a magnificent being called Chort, as you may have already guessed. His voice reveals more and more excitement as he speaks further. Why, it is a magnificent, you wonder? Well, it's a primordial creature that has ability to regenerate itself and adapt to new environments with each regenerative cycle, and can technically tailor itself to survive in any environment, potentially living forever. I know it sounds impossible to you, but it's true. At this very moment we're trying to utilize that remarkable ability, direct the human evolution to a point where we too can walk the surface and leave this constricting underground world. To quote our founder, Aideen, we can and we must. I won't even take one more second of your time. If you find what I told you interesting, which I hope you do, sister, you can seek Minister Percival on the upper level of Core City, just next to the JKK headquarters, and listen to his lecture on Chortism. He explains our ideology in greater detail. Thank you, and to Chort guide you. Thank you for the information. I will talk to this Minister Percival when I'm able to. And then apparently I moonwalk into this area. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing really here. Let's come in here. Let's talk to Baba. The man separates his stare from the papers on the desk and looks up. Immediately he points his crooked index finger at you. Listen, woman, I've already told your son never to... Oh, good day, ma'am. I suppose I apologise for raising my voice, but I thought you were someone else. Some stupid hag has been bugging me all day about... Well, never mind. How may I help you? Hi there. How can you tell me about this place? The Core City Arena, a place where only the most daring men and women come to meet each other. Terrifying, vicious beasts. Brutal combat. All matches are fought to the death. Many do not survive even their first one. But if you're able to live and dominate the opposition, then good coin awaits you. Who knows, maybe one day you will get to become a famous gladiator. Interested in applying? Sounds tempting. Where do I apply? Excellent. There's courage within you after all. He points to the door next to him. Take this door and go all the way down and speak to a man called Lannister. Big guy wearing metal armor. He'll tell you everything you need to know. Will do. I think we are going to get absolutely pummeled in the first game, or in the first match. But if I recall, it is just a couple of other guys and some rat hounds. Ooh, but I can. No. There we go. Arena now. Broadcasting schedule. So let's come here. Talk to Lannister. Your approach transforms the man's sharply lined face into one dull expression, further emphasized by a drawn-out sigh that follows it. Big fellow lazily rises from behind his desk and greets you with a level of enthusiasm already implied by the first few seconds of your encounter. Even his initial words, which come after he scratches his beard for 2 good seconds, sound like they've just woken up and are stumbling on their way out. However, already the second sentence gets carried by a fully projected and articulated voice fitting for a man of his stature. Now here comes another one. Hey there, welcome to the arena. You lost or you hit a fight? Came here to fight. He nods. Good. I'm Sintar Lannister. I'm in charge of recruiting fighters and organising matches. Your name is? Sarian Star. Good now. I don't know. He scratches his head. Unless you've been living in dig cabins or something like that, you should be familiar with how the arena works. Right? Skip the talk, start the fighting. Good. He smiles. He's going to be quick. There's one thing before you can start your match. First match. Sign here. He hands you a piece of paper. If I didn't know how to write your name, just write X. Sign with Sarian Star. So you know how to write your name after all. Congratulations. You're now a challenger. Ready for your first fight? See you later. Let's quick save. And let's fight. You'll be fighting some rat hounds with 2 other challengers. 2 other challengers. Let's get you going. Oh well, that's a lot of rat hounds. That's a lot of rat hounds. So, best thing to do, as far as I'm concerned, is hide. And we will see how this goes. Sounds like one dead. And let's hide again. That's rather unfortunate. Oh shit. Round Alpha. Fuck's sake. Ah, bollocks. They're taking down the Ancient Rat Hound. That's one more down. Oh. This guy is going to be dead soon. So next up, can throw throw my Molotov cocktail. Fuck off. That's that. The other guy's dead, yep. Okay, let's run away. Killed the big one. Really? Can we not even do that yet? That's okay, let's... Let's go here and fire at them. So you can fire at me. Let's come around here and see. Nope. Beautiful carnage. As soon as we clean up the mess, we'll be moving on to the next event. Thank you. Now, what did we get? What did I get? Let's go to the loot locker. Oh yeah, baby. 3 antidotes, advanced health hypo, adrenaline shots, some cash, rat hound 2, 3 points, level up time, baby. And all of this shit. And good, you survived. You're not much of such a half-wit after all. Here's your reward. Gives you 50 Stygian coins. And also everything in the loot locker. Right behind me is yours. Only 50? Well, what do you want? This is your first match. More matches you survive, better the payment. See you later. Excellent news. So, let's quick save and let's level up. So we don't have any of those. We will scooch our melee up as high as we can. We will scooch our evasion up as high as we can. So that also increases our dodge. I'll pop my lock picking and hacking up. We'll pop my temporal manipulation up just a little bit, and mechanics and electronics I want up. What else do I want to put up? Let me see. Stealth is where I want it to be. Hacking and lockpicking, pretty good. Let's pop chemistry up a little bit. Do I want more? I'll put the metathermics up to max as well. I can reduce my temporal manipulation a little bit. Persuasion, I don't need any. Biology. Yeah, I'll put the biology up. And I get a feat. So let's see. Got nimble, so empathy, expose weakness, recklessness I've got. Let's see. I will get weaponsmith, but I don't need it just yet. Ripper, critical damage hits with knives. Throwing knives increased by 1% for each 1% of the target's missing health. I think that's a good one. Taste for blood is if I make a bleeding wound. I'm going to show all feats. Goodness, that could be really good for someone later on. Or healing. What is the one that I want? Huh, interesting. Survival instincts. What is fantasy footwork and how do I get it? Yeah, fancy footwork. When you land a melee attack, you gain up to 8 movement points, depending on your armor penalty. You cannot raise your movement points beyond twice your normal maximum. Do I have an agility of 7? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I've got an agility of 9. Right, but for now, I'm thinking Ripper. Just want to load up on my... defeat all opponents in the arena. I want to load up on my critical damage. Okay, so I think for now this is good. I will continue along in this vein. But for now, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry about it. And I will see you next time when we explore a bit more of Core City and we go for more of these things. I just want to check special abilities. Not really. Okay. Cool. See you next time. Goodbye.